All right, so good morning. It's the next morning. Um, Everything has made it up. Um, with the old and the new, everything's on there. Everything's good to go. And now we're just gonna put it on and see how it goes. So here it is, and we are going out to the truck to see if it fits. This goes under. Everything fits. Is this one? These more brake clean. That bolt goes on. Let's see if this one does too. This bolt goes on. Yeah, they are threaded on. Yep, they're on there. So these bolts are on. So make sure these are going in. Oh, let me get my brake clean. Hold, please. All right, so spray some brake clean on. These are going in just fine. What's up, man? So I'll be right back. Finna talk to my neighbor.
Like that, then it'll stop, and then you see the free on. It's just one of the things you just got to troubleshoot. Just take your time, go through it.
Take your time, yeah.
Man, I be going to get it done in about 10 minutes.
Hey man, look, that's how I feel right here, right now. Cause
don't be happening like that. I wanted to.
yeah.
I'm just glad I got the truck straight. I know the jump with it, which I still could have go with that belt like that, but I didn't really want to.
Yeah.
They got it straight now. I wish I had electric roof in there. Okay, man. I was like, man, I can't believe this thing didn't have no sunroof in it when I got it.
I mean, I know I gotta put one in for you.
Electric. You can put an electric one in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder how much you charge for
Depending on how big you want it. Cause I'm gonna take my Impala to him, and he gonna put I think I might get a panoramic in there Impala. I haven't figured it out yet. Like I just don't know. I kind of want a G6 roof. Like it's just so many different options to choose from, and I just haven't found out which one I really want. Yeah. Damn, which way did this shit go?
Sounds pretty good, though.
Oh, it's backwards. Go this way.
These folks trying to do, man. We got all kind of junk in the doggone van. Taking out from her event.
Mm-hmm.
There's a woman out here. I'm like, man, y'all want me to help you? Then you say, hey, can you come and help me do this? Can you come here? Well, hold on. First of all, I'm supposed to be just being the coach anyway. Y'all, you need to get your whole setup cool. I told her that before. You need to get somebody to clean up and set up all that for you. Cause y'all be working me to death, man.
I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be at a family barbecue cap.
Then y'all want me to help this and then the other one be like, now come and help me do this. And then the wife be like, can you help me do this? Hold on. I told him yesterday, I said, y'all make me tired before I even get to the event, man. Golly.
Oh shit now. Almost done right here. So everything up here is now tightened. Oh no, I ain't going fast. That's what happened with the drive shaft. Drive shaft and this thing.
Oh yeah.
Well yeah.
Glad this grass growing back pretty fast. I think what I've seen is that pin on my chassis on the lawnmower.
Mm-hmm.
I think I hit something and it came loose a little bit. So you know how it cut
Uneven?
down a little further. Yeah, man, it had balled it out in a few spots. I'm like, God dang, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna cut mine after you did, but it's been raining ever since.
Yeah, but that rain helped that grow back a little bit, much better. So,
Yeah.
a little bit more there. Make sure I got that tight in that thing.
Ooh.
Because I don't like that. It balled that thing out.
It's all up in there. Alright.
You ain't telling them how you did it?
Well, so far so good. Like I said, I just put it in there. Like I was doing this already. So everything is tightened up on this side. Now let's go on the inside. So, hey man, so far so good. We gonna find out. End up doing a burnout in the dually. All right, so I don't know how we're gonna get up in here and that's where I gotta be. So I don't know how we gonna make this part work. So I don't know, y'all. But let's see, is there a way to get up in here? Nah. All right, so I'm just gonna come back with this part because it ain't no space and I'm too big. So catch y'all again in a minute. All right, so while we here, let me just show you something. So, ouch. Here we go. I just scratched the shit out of my back. God damn. So as you can see, it ain't a whole lot of light, but there is 4 bolts. Let's see. There is this one back here that the socket is on. Damn, you can't even get the light in here right. So there's 1. Oh wait, 1, and then there's 2, and then here's the connecting rod right there that connects to the brake pedal. And then there's a bolt. Let me move this shit. All right, so damn, now I can't see. There's one. This is the most difficult one to get to. That one fucking sucks. And then there's one above it. Damn, I can't hear. Okay, it's way up there. You gotta look. around. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 bolts. And then there's a little slide pin that goes on this. It sits on that little nub. And then this right here clips into it. This the retaining pin for it. But this is what I wanted to show you. Ouch. Goddamn. So this right here is how this goes. Let me get the light for you. All right, so here we go. It's up there. It's all the space you got. And power tools don't really fit up in here either. That's me how I know. This is a manual labor job. And it sucks. I do have ratcheting wrenches, but because of all the other obtrusions or whatever in here, you can only get them on a couple of them. So you can ratchet wrench like 2 of them, 2.5. Because I can ratchet wrench this one a little bit before it starts hitting everything. So yeah, this is how this part goes. And once you get them on here, like getting them on here is a task in itself because, hold on, listen to me. Come on, turn around. So this right here, this is the bottom of my dash. Here's my shoulder right here. I can't do shit with this. I am laying out of my truck. Hopefully y'all see how I am. I'll look back at it and verify, but you can't really do much under here. And I'm 6'5", 255, and 265. 255, 260, one of them. I ain't exactly a small ass dude, but this job sucks for me. I feel like a goddamn pretzel trying to do this shit. Wrists be hurting, fingers be hurting, because all you doing is going back and forth all day. This is the part that takes the longest. So if you got some small power tools, use them. Mine too big. And I didn't want to use 7 extensions and flex joints or whatever to try this. I just felt like that was just sketchy. But I'm almost done with my first one. Me and my neighbor did talk for a minute, so that was that. But right now, it's about 11:38. I started this at 10. Me and him talked for a good minute. He does his cars. He does the maintenance on them, so we chop it up about whatever. My other neighbor pulled his old school out, so we talked to him too. And then my girl brought me breakfast, and I greatly appreciate that. So I sat here and ate it. Didn't even take my gloves off. And now I'm back to this. So, but yeah, that's it. So I will get back to y'all a little bit later, because as you can see, it ain't a lot of space up under here. So I'll be back. All right, we got 2 down. I did the easy ones. So 1 and 2. And now I don't know if I'm gonna go for the hardest, which is this one right here behind the pedal, or medium difficulty, which is that one up there. But this right here being connected is gonna be the last thing that I do, because I can move it a little bit and it gives me a little wiggle room. But yeah, I'm telling you. Let me see if I can get, how did I take this off? I think I have my ratcheting. Yeah, this is not easy. And it makes it even harder to do while trying to record. So up and back here, let's just see if I'm going the right way. No, that would have pissed me off. All right, so this goes back here and then over. Come on now. All right, so why is it not going on? See, that's what I mean. So it gets to a point where you can't really, and I can't get it on. So issues that you have to deal with. So you gotta do it the caveman way. Put it down, push it up, take it off, rinse and repeat. Wiggle it on, push it up, off, wiggle. So yeah, this is really how this goes. So, but so far, the 4th gen Hydroboost is fitting on the 5th gen. So I will let y'all know. We'll do a drive test and all that later, but let me finish this up. All right, so I have tightened everything up under the hood. I've tightened up 3 of the 4 bolts. The hardest one that's behind the accelerator pedal, I haven't done that one, but it is on there. It ain't gonna come off. I want to test to see if this works first before I piss myself off and tighten that bolt down. I put brake fluid in it. I put a little extra so that it'll, fill up and go through the system or whatever. And it should drop back down. I have to add a little bit more. So here we go. All right, so here we go. Moment of truth, I guess. I'm about to turn the truck on. Let's see if I got brake pedal. See how it goes. Diesel preheat. It's fucking 80 degrees outside. All right. Truck is on. I hear no power steering whine. Brake pedal is moving slowly. I don't know if it worked, y'all. It's coming back slow. That's all. So far, it's coming back slow. So let me pump it up, get some brake pressure. Okay, yeah, it's getting better. I don't know. All right, well, let's see. If I die, I did this for y'all. I did it for y'all. All right, let me see if it works. Let me. I'm nervous. Let me try something. Let me see. Let me make sure my fluids is good, and then I'm gonna drive and I'll be back. All right, so does it work? Yes and no. Well, yeah. So I did get in. I did drive. I just drove in the neighborhood. I was able to stop pretty fucking fast. The only thing that I am noticing is my brake pedal is returning slowly. I don't know if I need to. I don't know if there's still like some brake cleaning in the line or whatever, and I need to push that through or whatever, or if the new pump just provides more pressure or whatever it is. But does it work? Yes, it does work. The only thing is your brake pedal comes back slowly. I still can stop. Hard as I sent all the shit that was in my passenger seat to the floor. It still stops the same, I believe. The only thing that I'm noticing that is different is my travel. Like, it still feels fine when I push the brakes. It's just, instead of it being an instant right back, it takes a minute. Like, I still have good pedal. I still have good brake pedal. I don't know if I want to test this out a little bit more, just take it off or just leave it. Like, actually I do. I want to leave it because it's working. And for me, that delay in the brake pedal, I mean, it's almost as if I'm still holding my brakes while I take my foot off the brake to the accelerator. So it's not long, but it's noticeable. I don't know. I say yes, it works. I say no, it doesn't work. Use it at your own risk. Everything bolts up. It's just the pedal does not travel back as fast as it would on a regular 5th gen Hydroboost. It works. I'm not telling you to try this. Try this at your own risk. Ain't got shit to do with me. But the parts interchange, they match up. Something in it, maybe it's the little air chamber on the side. Maybe it provides more air pressure. Maybe it's more PSI behind it that pushes the pedal back faster. Maybe there's another curve to create pressure on the inside. I don't know. But the only difference that I see with this is my brake pedal comes back slower. I didn't lose brakes. My pedal is just slower. That's it. I don't know how you feel about that. I don't know if you want to trust it. I don't know if you want to try it. But if you don't want to spend $1,000 on a Hydroboost from Ram, and you can't find them at the parts stores because they're not there, and you want to try a 4th gen, a 4th gen will work, and you will have a slower brake pedal. You can still use your brakes as fast as normal, but as far as that return from when you take your foot off the brake and they come back, it's slower. So I don't know. You decide if it works, if it's an adequate swap or not. I don't know. This is up for you to decide. If you want that pedal to come right back, cool, don't do it. If you don't care about the pedal, this will work for you. If you just want to get something to get by, hey, this will work too. I can't tell you what to do. All I can say is I have done the leg work, and they are interchangeable parts, and they are somewhat compatible. That's it. I'm probably going to drive it tonight just to see. Like, I really want to see if it's okay. Like, I'm probably even going to go as far as flushing all of my fluids, flushing the power steering and the brake fluid, just to make sure there's no contaminants in the line. But so far, that's it. That's the only issue. So I don't know. But thanks for watching. I will try, and I gotta wash my hair. I got like fluid and shit, and ew. It makes my hair itch and flake. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope it helps you. You know, whenever I can try and figure something else out, I will. Especially because I hot shot, and a lot of these parts we need, and we need them on the fly. And sometimes we can't wait. Sometimes we gotta make shit do what it do. So this part is readily available. If I was on the road, I'd be screwed because the dealership gotta order them, and it takes 3 to 5 days for them to get them, depending on where you're at. So in a pinch, I'd use this. So there's that. Thank y'all. Have a good day.